Hello there, I'm Aldrahill. Welcome back to some Victoria 2 playing Germany in our disgusting, disgusting borders that I have here. We are in 1923. It's pretty good. We've just got Cult of Personality. Cult of Personality. I love that song. I'd play it if I didn't mean I'd lose ad revenue. And we are going to be waiting now until 1925. We can do the next war. Medium artillery. Coming out of the mold of traditional artillery, combined with the experiences of the Great War and the rapid increase in motorization, medium artillery guns developed. Of modest caliber, these guns were standard for regular infantry units, providing them with greater firepower capability and mobility than they had previously lacked. So again, this is a kind of middle ground between light artillery and heavy artillery. Heavy artillery being big old in-place guns that we can, need to cart up to move. Light artillery being ones that might be self-propelled guns, for example, or perhaps ones that are more able to be pushed and pulled by horses. Whereas medium artillery is kind of a combination of the two. You get the larger self-propelled vehicles and things like that. But basically it just makes them a little bit more mobile and still a bit more firepower. And then we have the tankette, uses of tanks. Those that saw action tend to be a bit unwieldy and not very mobile. Tankettes are the first of a long line developments in tank technology of greater speeds and movements. Now a tankette, my friend, it's basically a light tank. It's a very early light tank. It's a little teeny tiny. It's an infantry support vehicle. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like the next sequential thing from a tank, the early war tanks, but it was an early innovation that was extremely useful. And basically it involved, it's just like a light tank. It's just a very small tank, one or two dudes inside it, and would be very useful for maneuvering around and supporting infantry units. I think I need to lower taxes again. Why did boilers keep exploding? Stop that. Stop asking me about it as well. I don't care. I make so much money. It doesn't really matter. Okay, maybe a little bit. A bit higher. Okay, I'm gonna start checking. I might tax the upper class a little bit more. It's the middle class that I don't really want to tax. They're my craftsman boys. Okay, that is my intellectuals in Hron done with. Let's take a look at the next uncut thing. Galicia Lodomeria. You are woefully uneducated, but there is a good proportion of you that are educated. 0.5% clerks, 11% craftsmen. Take a look. Galicia. Pretty good, yes. I think we do need to put you to some clerks, though. Basically, the goal here is to try and get as many goddamn factories built as possible. Oh man, look at that. That's beautiful. Obviously, they take a few years to go, but Oop, event, change participate, cool. So I don't know what the next goal is. I have a couple years until the next war begins, when I can actually do it. But it's gonna take a little while. I mean, Russia's been destroyed, England's been destroyed, France's been destroyed. I wouldn't mind attacking these guys again when I don't have a truce with them. But that'll have to wait till 1932. So I'll be able to do another war in that time. Could be against like the Ottomans or I don't know, Spain maybe. I would like to do America, but I just think it wouldn't go very well because they would mobilize and wreck me. Oh, heavy artillery. Monsters of the battlefield is heavy guns with a long-range threat sphere by infantry everywhere. Large caliber guns to be placed well behind front lines. They can support multiple operations. Yeah, that's what they say on the tin, I do like going into the history of things sometimes when available, but, sometimes I can't. Sometimes it's not that easy because it's just pretty obvious. Okay. Leonard Dreyer. Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. Great. Okay. Whom else? Or whom? Or Turkestan. I need Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. Oh no, I've got a truce. No, what? Oh, get out of here. Why would they be allied to them? I didn't even fight them. Was it this one? I am extremely tempted to just cheat that. Like, that's really annoying. I wasn't even fighting them. And now I'm forced into a truce for 10 years. Oh, no thank you, my friends. No thank you. I'm not a fan. As you can see, my screen just lit up. My face looks lit up because I'm on the internet looking up the console commands. What is the... I remember this. I don't remember this. There is a specific cheat, a console command, it's called console command, that gives you full points in everything. It gives you full diplo points. I know this, man. Is he, oh, no, I'm looking for influence. Influence. Debug influence. Yes. Do it. Delete Aldra from chat. No, colonist, no. My lovely sub, don't do this to me. Debug. Here we go. Because I would have this otherwise. Let me delete that. And then we have to wait. Here we go. You're only kidding. Of course, I know. Chamber of Commerce protests. The Chamber of Commerce in one of our states has lodged an angry protest with local government complaining the government's economic policy of economic interventionism harms local business by distorting the fundamental logic of the free market. Ow, my microphone and my tea. Inspired by Enlightenment publications on free trade and laissez-faire by the French physiocrats and the Scottish Enlightenment, the Chamber of Commerce demands that the government's policy change and they let the loans to conduct business in the manners they see fit. If demands are not met, they threaten to raise the issue to the national level. But that's not going to go well for you. Have some slight adjustments locally could be considered. I refuse to submit to political demands. That's right. I do. Okay, let me do it again. There we go. I'm cheating a little bit here. But otherwise, there would be no way to do it in time. I know it's a bit of a cheat. But I'm okay with it. Come on. I hate that when it's like the day over. There we go. Alright, form Turkestan. I know that was a bit of a cheat, but there was no way I was going to be able to do it due to the stupidness of the system. So I'm happy to cheat and fix it. The game has a lot of problems, what can I say? Okay, form Turkestan. The various cultures of Central Asia would serve us better if they were united under one nation. The fledgling nationalism of these peoples, oftentimes part of nomadic tribes, is something of a recent and small phenomenon. Therefore, the people shouldn't oppose the creation of Turkestan and their inclusion into this nation. Local elites may protest such a move, but guaranteeing them a share of power in the new country will silence the vast majority of potential troublemakers. Whoa, look at that. The German Near East. Beautiful. So, yeah, I've been ill the last couple days. That's why some upload schedules have been a little bit off recently, sadly. Look at that, German Near East, fascist dictatorship. I mean, that's not the worst. I mean, it's not great, not a great country, but hey, man, that's pretty cool. Oh God, Jacobians! No, 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 no. No, it's fine. It's calm down. Look, I'll pass a thing. There you go. Calm down. Calm down. Look, I passed a reform. You can't be mad now. I passed a reform. Stop. Stop that. Stop it. This should mean they, like, die a little bit, I think. Yes, it does. They're dropping away. Takes a really long time. Alright, there's the railroads. Let's get synthetic polymers. Increase our supply limit by 50% again. Wow, that was a lot of rebels. How unfortunate for me. Hey, stop that. Hey, hey, stop it. Go away. Leave him alone. You don't belong to you. I'm gonna build my army back up, you jackass. Aldrahill rebels needs to be a thing as an emote for here. That would be cool. I'm not big enough to have multiple emotes though. The way emotes work on Twitch right now, because I'm obviously like a Twitch affiliate, I get one emote, which is the Aldrafish. Please do spam Aldrafish if you have it, my friends. Boom, 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 boom. But you only get extra emotes if you go to like the next tier, which is like tier 2, which costs $10, tier 3, $15. It's stupid. Whereas if you're a partner, you do get full emotes. But that's a long way off. I really need to stream a lot more consecutively and properly if I'm going to be able to get Twitch emotes. Should we host a regional trade fair? A delegation representing the leading commercial and manufacturing interests in our nation have proposed holding a regional trade fair. Holding such an event would provide an excellent opportunity to showcase our economic capabilities and technological expertise. Provide support. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh God, the money. No one cares what you think, Kuwait. All right, there we go. No, my general. Not my general. Still losing money, weirdly enough. Probably from the economic sanctions. Also, the game is really lagging. Your trade fair is open. Gain 12 prestige. Hurrah. There we go. We're still, like, rebuilding our main army to try and just get more units together. Wouldn't mind more guards. There we go. Just trying to get more infantry together. In preparation for the war! So where's those ships get built? There they go. Nice. Tell you what, let's build some steam transports in the good old land of Europe. Get some more dudes together. Still losing money. Okay. I think it might be time for some tariffs. Very sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna turn down social spending a little bit, because I don't think I need that much social spending. Ooh, International Games Committee. Yes, we will attend. Happy to, buddy. For you, anything. There we go, because I'd like to try and build up more cash. Nice. Voting rights rescinded in Grossdeutschland. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Uganda State. Beautiful. So actually, this does mean I can build... Here's a thought. Where the hell is it? Let's take a look at our population, shall we? Because we just stated a bunch of colonies. Yeah, man, look at this. Some of these are pretty big. Let's go down. German Benin. Okay. Okay, okay. German Benin. So this is Benin, and it's filled. Yeah, Sweden does indeed have a pretty big colony. It's cattle like crazy. But it's also rubber. So I could probably build a state in here. I will build a state in here. Because I like the rubber. Get some automobiles up in here. Now we're talking. All right, what's the education rate of this place? Yeah, man, got 1.32 million over here. Get some intellectuals. Let's start educating these people. We've actually managed to make a state. Holy shit. A proper state that I can make factories out of. That's crazy. I would almost never do that. German Benin. Let's get some intellectuals over here. Hell yeah. Okay, Lombardy still has some unemployment. Why is this? Oh, baby. Oh, my sound just died. That's a bit uncomfortable. 1924! 12 more years. Improved anti-aircraft artillery. As aircraft improve over time, so the weapons to counter them. Heavier guns, heavier sights, and design shells made the dreaded ack-ack all more dangerous. Okay. Oh, I got T on my mustache wax. The heavy human spearhead. One option was to use standard infantry forces to overwhelm the enemy when contact was made, while another option was to focus on specialized spearhead units with mechanized components that are best suited for mobility to quickly exploit weaknesses. That happened more towards the latter part, really. But all right. All right, let's get this stuff back. Germans need war and education. Oh, international enemy. Bring it on, my friend. I will mess you up. I will take you downtown, okay? Right downtown. Wait, oh god. My phone. I'm gonna explode. Hungarian American Summit. What? Oh god. Don't tell me you're making friends with those Americans. Ooh, Cameroon. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, rubber, wheat, lumber, tea. Let's go, buddy. Cameroon. Okay, woefully uneducated. It's okay. There's a large number of... There's a little bit of education here and there, though. And let's turn these guys into intellectuals, shall we? Got a little bit of lumber. That looks to me like we need a lumber mill. Where's the lumber mill? Here, lumber mill. Where's the lumber mill? Sawmill, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. A little bit of rebellion. That's okay. We've passed 100 million. I'm so pleased. 100 million. So, law change is going to come up in 1926 of June. No more war will end in 5th of February 1925. So, if I do want to attack the Americans... I need to kind of pull my ass out into gear. I do. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's get some Clipper transports over here. In Europe. Let's go. Takes a little while to get the Clipper convoys ready, but that's alright. They're bought a lot faster, so that's okay. Oh, yes. The right to information. The bill has come from the government of Berlin regarding the right to the press. Many field reforms allow the German newspapers to become too combative their government and essentially making German people harder to control. Let the bill pass. State press only. Ah, so we're actually going back up. Yeah. Basically making the country worse for everybody. That's the goal. Okay. Looking sharp, guys. I'm also starting to think that maybe we should try and build some more ships. Like, you know, battleships or maybe more cruisers in Europe. Yeah, that'll do. Although we have a supply weight of 20. I just built 10. That's 200. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, just a couple more cruisers I think would be a really good shout. Just so we can get more naval combat going. And what do people really want? They want landed voting. That's not happening. Pacifism, jingoism, good subsidies. So well, they all go to good subsidies. How's that? Subsidies. Where's that? Good subsidies. Oh, generous subsidies. There you go. Now you can stop being all pissed off all the time. Middle class ain't doing good. Oh, we're building up, guys. We're building it back up. Everything's going okay. New store in Loango. Okay. It's annoying that we just kind of have to sit here and wait. There's not really a lot else we can do, but what can you do? I really wish we could take old Sweden-y boy. But we can't. Not yet, anyway. What do you want that Congo, man? Oh, that Congo. Love it. Just credit, nah. How close is America at all fascist? They're allied with Venezuela, Guatemala, Cuba, and Hungary. No, they're allied with Hungary. That means if I'd attack them, I would have to prepare Hungary. That is frustrating. Is there any way to see if they have any fascist supporters? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Okay. We're doing okay. Making some bank. Trying to improve my industrial score. Lombardy is still taking a very long time to improve. Come on now, you can do it. Oh, yeah, there we go. And we are still number 2. 4,139 to America's. Just a couple hundred more than us. God damn. That's tricky. Precious art. That is tricky. Well, synthetic polymers will increase fabric production output and pot growth a little bit. Really should have got that a little bit earlier, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I don't have social sciences. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh, I don't have advanced cruisers yet. Oh dear. I'm gonna have a help in hell's chance of beating those guys up. I'm gonna need to do this quickly. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna have the naval tech do this. I don't have the naval supply range, for God's sakes. Come on, synthetic polymers. Though I imagine that yeah, railroads are being built literally across my country. So naval directions will increase my supply range, which I think is a very valid tech to get. December 25, unfortunately, but it's okay. Having to deal with Hungary is going to really slow me down. That actually makes it almost impossible for me to do it. Because I'm not sure if I can really handle fighting Hungary and the US at the same time. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, US is 377 brigades, and they'll mobilize an extra 1,000. I mean, I can surround Hungary with like a couple, maybe 150,000, but then how the hell do... Maybe what I should do is I should focus on Hungary first and then do America next. Now that's not a terrible idea. Hungary is a great power. This is not a bad idea. I like it. I like it. And then they'll mobilize, and then they'll drop down because they won't be employed anymore. Here we go. And it gives me time to get my naval tech sorted. Ah, yes. Alright, that's it for this episode, guys. Do be sure to leave me a like and a comment on this video. Let me think of the series so far. We are 11 years away from the end of the series. Do be sure to like and leave a comment. I just said that. What's wrong with me? Bye-bye.